It's Week 16 of the 2027 season, and we have Amon-Ra St. Brown on center stage, who's now over 1,000 yards receiving on the season. It's the Lions and the Bucks under the lights on Sunday night.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're
It's Week 17 of the NFL, and everyone's eyes goes to Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's the Lions and the Vikings, and it comes your way next.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. New Year's wishes to all of you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Happy New Year. Partner, a couple of weeks left now in the regular season. Man, you get to this point, we're talking new year, but for the guys, it's been a long season to this point.
This is such an interesting time for the players because part of the league, Mike, they're coming down the home stretch and their season's going to be over. They're not in playoff contention. They're starting to plan off-season vacations and get away from the game a little bit. But then the rest of the league, they're coming down the home stretch here thinking that their season's going to go on into the playoffs and make a run for the Super Bowl. So, yes, you're tired. Yeah, your legs are a little heavy. But, man, if you're in playoff...
The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
When you take a quick look at the box score, you'd think, okay, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. They clearly won the game, but it wasn't the case. And what that tells me is they're just not getting enough contribution from the entire team. He had a really nice day. Some things that he still needs to clean up, but can they get better balance on the offensive side of the ball? And then, frankly, they need to make more plays on defense and get more contribution out of the special teams. This can't just be a team that puts all the pressure on the quarterback position and says, hey, go out every week and just win us the game by yourself.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run. It's the former LSU Tiger. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a 1st down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. They'll look to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Vikings. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week. When we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, is going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Jackson on 3rd and 2. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. From the gun, Jackson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got Laporta open on the left side. Get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down and 9. Jackson looking to throw, and that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They send Jackson, the tight end, in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. It's Hutch, Aiden Hutchinson, former #2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. To the air on third down is McCarthy. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. The Lions offense. And Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. Quickly to the outside and complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Williams in motion. 2nd down. Jackson. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he will score. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense ready to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll manage only a couple. Mekhi Wingo in there on the tackle. They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And this drive is over before it can start. Swallowed up to force fourth down.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive line and like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. A first down throw for Jackson. Yeah. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, 14-7 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's Jackson. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's going to be taken down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. and there is a lot of room to operate.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Throwing Jackson. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit...
This one caught just past the pylon. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I'm going to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. Let's just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw is Jackson. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They send Jackson, the tight end, in motion. On second down, here's McCarthy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Lions offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Jackson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now, Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Jackson up top again. Is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. From the gun, Jackson. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. This is fielded inside the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. And things are getting a little tight with 2 weeks left in the regular season. Already, we can look ahead in both conferences to some critical divisional matchups ahead in Week 18. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They send him right out of the slot. Now a give on the ground. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's their punter now, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his pressure, gets there, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. The Lions call their 1st timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. A tight end in motion now. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. That's Amon-Ra St. 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. Jackson now. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And fortunately, one of the Lions in there to get on it, and Detroit keeps possession.
At the 35-yard line.
2nd down, Jackson. Catch is made. That is Williams. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Jackson looking to throw. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And the Lions can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've come upon halftime and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. This returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's been as good as advertised. Take you through some of the highlights. 4 touchdown passes on point with his receivers right throughout and continuing to master running and executing this offense. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
2nd and 7. Now it's Jackson. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer.
Here's 1st and 10. Williams in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's a short one caught by Laporta.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A gain there of 15. First down, Detroit.
That's another Lions. 1st and 10 at the 13.
Throwing Jackson. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. In the pistol, Jackson ready. He's got his big tight end. Sam Laporta. Touchdown Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. On comes Patterson for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Lions add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Right back to him on first down. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. In motion, it's Jefferson. Look, play action here with McCarthy. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. The fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. Hey, Greg, this has been something to watch. Let's go through some of these highlights. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
And this is one of those games where dreams are a reality, Mike, and you just can't ever predict when you're going to have a game like today, where just every play call, every ball that you throw, every option that you have downfield is wide open and productive. It's pretty incredible, the ability for them to continue to have their way with this defense, because barring some sort of change from this secondary where they'd come up with some answers, I don't even think they're done scoring just yet.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
All right, Mike, now it's getting to the point where it's almost becoming borderline disrespectful. Despite having this big lead here in the second half, they continue to take shots downfield. They are not content with just running this clock out and shaking hands and going off with a win. Truth be told, I think they're trying to embarrass them, and they're doing a pretty good job at it.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. There's that man again. Another catch. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Jackson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Play action now. Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
Another Lions. 1st down and goal to go.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Jackson. It is brought in the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. extra point by Patterson is good. And the Lions will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They send Jackson, the tight end, in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Now a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. From the gun, Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And he's into the end zone yet again. Sam Laporta, touchdown Lions. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game and number 12 on the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Lions stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They send Jackson, the tight end, in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Anytime you call a trick play, there's really 2 options. One, the play caller ends up looking like a genius. It plays out exactly as expected. But when they don't, it could be the complete opposite. And that one, it falls under the lap.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be 4th down. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On third down, Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look them up on a 2nd down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
They're all set to punt this one away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. 3rd and short, Jackson. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Delay of game, offense.
They hand it to Gibbs. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. 2nd down. Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. the handoff, this is Gibbs. Moving this to the 36-yard line won't give them enough. Chains will move. It's a first down.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. That's on the outstanding tackle, Penei Sewell. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's a short one caught by Laporta.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Off he goes.
And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere. It allows him to get upfield and make this third down a lot more manageable.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Riley Patterson for the Lions field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Vikings offense getting set to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this out wide.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And he's not going to get to the sticks. He'll wind up losing yardage as they mark him short of the first down. And it sets up fourth down.
Anytime it's third and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield. And that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense, taking him down for a loss. Brings up fourth down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
And And the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A run here with Gibbs. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 26-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Lions. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.